G'day. Once again, it's Craw back with you for part 4 of our little 4-part mini series tour of Pine Cove Farm. We're back where we pretty much started, up at the top placeable area at the northwest of the map. And it's market time. I've got to get the stuff to market. Definitely want to do it before it gets dark. It's coming up to 2 o'clock. So we've still got plenty of daylight left, but we're going to get straight into it. And we're going to do that by jumping in the loop here, clearing this pallet off, start the motor, and getting this ready to pick up with the auto load trailer and take down and sell it. Okay, that all looks good, lined up. Don't really have to pick it up very much, only taking it just here. And that'll do it. Gotta park this up out of the way. I think it's going to be quite a while before we use it again. And I think we'll pop it up here. Looks good. Forks down. And we're out. And we'll jump in our Lizard TX415. Yeah, it looks rather impressive when you've got a full load of the particle board on the trailer. Oops, didn't do that very well. Just check how we're looking here. No, we want to change that. Bigger pallets, work position on, and let's load them up. Yeah, they stacked too high on the trailer. Make it easy. Close enough? Yep, should be okay. Just reverse around here. Good work. Jump in the cab. And that's it. We almost have a full load. I can't see them here. I'll jump back out again. Almost have a full load of the charcoal and the fireplace logs. But I like to take full trailers to sell, and with those two that'll only make 12 and 16 is a full load, so we'll leave that for the time being. That'll just have to wait there. Alright, let's get going. Yep, so in the interim, between doing part 3 and this one, part 4, I got a fair amount done. I washed all the vehicles, the Massey Ferguson, the 2 combines, the seeder, put all that away. Ran across the road, got the gator, came up, took one of the berries out of storage. I left the berry houses full though, so they can sort of sit on autopilot. Came up, put the fish away, and then drove up to the particle board factory. So I've done a bit and had lunch. Now I've got to be careful here. I'll watch for the trains. Looking good. Okay, so we're just going to turn right, turn in here. Now this is a very long process, the selling of pallets like this, so I'm not going to bore you with it. Once I offload these, I'll just go to the external view. I'll take a bit of a break and come back when it's just about all done. Alright, let's see what we're loaded up there. Okay, just make sure we're lined up nicely. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Take that off and we'll unload. And it can get to be a bit messy. You'll see there as that pallet's about to fall off the back there. If the bottom ones start selling, I'll just turn the motor off. Before the top ones, it can be a bit messy, but I've got the telehandler over there, so I'll just fix all that up if it happens. So we're just going to let that sell, and I'll come back when I'm on the final pallet and we'll see what the total is. Alright, we're just about onto the final pallet, and that wasn't too messy at all actually. I didn't have to go and get the telehandler and sort it all out. And this is going to be very interesting to see what we end up with here. It's going to be impressive, I know it is. Still, that feeling of expectation. Come on, one more board. $623 grand. Okay, that's impressive. That's great. Let's start the motor. And we're going to park this. Can't see the train. I was hoping for the best. Yep, good work. And then I'm going to run over and we're going to do the beer. Move forward a bit, stop the motor, let's jump out. Alright, I'm going to run across the road now and let's go and do some beer. Gives us a good chance to have a look at these areas that we sort of looked at before. Get a little bit of a frame rate drop here, but you know, it's sort of to be expected. Got a lot going on here. It'll pick up as we move away from this area. Okay. Alright, let's get going. I'll do this whole drive. This is an area that we haven't been to. It's where I've got some of the sale points set up. I've actually got the sale point for textiles, for beer and for sausage meat, and I think it's a pretty good place to have it set up. You know, I really don't mind the travel, logistics, it's part of the game, you know, transportation. Now I know a lot of people just put the sell points down beside the factories that they put down, but I don't know. I like being a little bit more realistic than that. Having said that, I probably should have used indicators there. So yeah, I've got these 3 sale points set up down at the railroad station down here. And again, that seemed appropriate. Probably going to be transported elsewhere. I'll put the indicators on. Go in here. Now I'll just stop here for a sec. Go to the external view and just watch for the trains. Right. So we'll make sure we're set up. Good work. Take that off. And this will be the same deal. Takes time to sell this stuff, so I'll start the offload. I'll offload it, start the sale, and I'll be back with you once we're sort of on about the final pallet. That looks good. Alright, so let's offload them, and I'll be back with you in a while. Of course, it always helps if you put them on the right sell point. So we're going to try that again, and offload those, and I'll be back with you soon. Alright, we're on the last few pallets here. Well, that was rather embarrassing, putting it down on the wrong sales point, but it's all worked out fine in the end. Let's have a look here. That should be pretty good too. Not expecting anything massive here, but this should be very worthwhile. And I did have to jump into Deutz Fahr over there, my tractor, and sort of push things onto the sales point, but there's plenty of time to do all that. Train's really zooming around. Yep, just about done. 269244. Amazing. Right, let's start the motor. Let's get going. We've got plenty to do. I won't bore you with this this trip back. We've seen it all before. Just jump in the exterior view, watch out for the trains. Oh, here it comes, so that's good. I'll wait till it passes. So I'm going to stop very soon, and I will see you back there. Okay, so here we are back again. I'm just going to park the truck up. I think we'll park it, oh yeah, I think we'll park it here. Just jump out. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's come forward a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to run down to the dairy and we're going to take care of that. So I'll see you in a little bit again. Okay, so here we are at the dairy. So I'm going to clear out those 4 pallets. Just jump in this loop here. And we're going to get that going to market as well. Well, almost 900 grand so far in those 2. Very impressed with that. Okay, looks good, easy. Stack these up the way I normally do. Luckily they're not going to be out in the elements, out in the sun for very long. looks good. And this shouldn't take too long. So yes, I use auto-load trailers. You know, there's nothing wrong with my pallet handling skills. It's just that with so many pallets to handle, it's, you know, it's ridiculous to thinking about doing them all yourself. So yes, it's one of my concessions, auto-load trailers. You know, I don't use oversized combines or trailers or trucks that do 240 kilometers an hour. But yep, I use auto-load trailers. Right. Bit of a dodgy one. That's fine. Not a problem. Thought I'd stab the pallet there. I thought it was going to be a nightmare. Okay. Let's run up the other side here now. Normally I'd be going for the neatness points, but we are in a bit of a rush today. Oh, I could just go forward a little bit though. Oh yeah, that. I think I've racked up enough neatness points. Caught up on the shed. No one's perfect. I'm certainly not, as is well demonstrated back at that sell point. Still, at least it didn't cost us anything. Okay, looking good. So that all didn't take too long. Done. Let's park this. Okay, let's jump in the truck. Again, just check. Yep, pallets are on. Work mode V, put that on. This will be very easy. Okay. Same deal here. Won't bore you with the trip. I'll just pull out of here. And I'll be back with you when we get close. Alright, this is our turning up here on the left. We've been here before, so we'll just use our indicators. Better wait for the traffic. Hope the train doesn't come. Good work. Going to the exterior view again. Sorry about the trees. Yep, and the same deal. This is going to take a while, so I'm just going to offload them now and I'll be back with you soon when they get very, very close to selling. I'll just turn the motor off and see you in a while. Okay, we're just on the last couple of pallets here. Should be quite good too. Let's see how much this one's going to be. 94.14. Good work. Okay, well there you go. Better start the motor and continue on. Oh, better jump in and start the motor. Okay, same deal, not going to bore you with the drive back. So once I get out of here, I'm going to have a bit of a break and I'll see you when we get close. Alright, so that's 3 deliveries out of the way. Just going to park this up now. Oh, this looks good. Yep, that looks good. Okay, we'll jump out. Alright, so I'm going to run down to the berry patch now and I'll see you down there. I'll go for a bit of a jog. Okay, so here we are. So I pulled one out of storage, so I've just got to clear these 3 out of the greenhouses now. So let's immediately jump into the lib here. And let's get cracking on these. This will be a very quick job too. Yeah. Well, there really isn't anything wrong with my pallet handling skills. It's simply the number of pallets that I've got to deal with that makes me select auto-load trailers. Let's try for those neatness points again. Yep, looks good. Yep, looks good. Yeah, I know I've said it before, but I love using these telehandlers. The slib here is a really nice little machine. A couple of other ones that I've got as mods that I haven't really had a chance to try, and I think I'll be trying those in the new maps I'm doing. Alright, that one's good. Let's just grab the last one. Zooming around a bit. I usually get 60 frames a second constantly too. I think it's the recording software that's giving me a few frame rate drops, but you know, I can live with it. It's not dramatic. Like I said, I play the game and then make vids. I don't make vids and play the game as a result of it. So it might be a little bit sort of jerky for the recordings, but in real life it's smooth as silk. That's what I like about FS17, or one of the things I like. Okay, let's just pop that one a little bit closer. There we go, yeah, that's good enough. And I think we'll just park here actually. Looks good. Forks on the ground. Okay, now I'm not even going to bother unfolding the side panels in a rush, so I'm just going to load this up. What's its work position? V, okay. Yep, okay, we'll just grab those two there. Okay, now it's going to be the same deal. Boring trip, we're going to the same place that we just sold all the dairy products. Let me just turn around here. So I'm going to take that drive and I'll be back with you soon. Alright, so back again, and this is our turn coming up again. Oh good, the train's gone. Don't have to worry about that. Just this car here. And of course the barriers. Good work. Just go out to the external view again. Alright. And this will be the same deal again. Takes a while to sell. And I'll come back when it's all said and done. Yep, that looks good. Alright, let's just offload those. And I shall see you again in a little while after I turn the motor off. Okay, back with you again, down to the last couple of pallets here. Yeah, the berries, they probably won't get the best price, but they're prolific. You know, they just keep producing. They're a great item. I love the berries. Let's see how much this is going to be. Should have checked all the prices before I came, I suppose. 92,574. My gotten. Alright. Let's jump back in. These prices are making me jump out of the truck. Okay, so going to drive back again. Not going to bore you with that trip. Once I turn onto the main road, we'll take a little bit of a break and I will see you when we get back there. Alright, we're just about to turn back in here again. I think I'll go to the exterior view. Put this in a nice spot for loading more berries when I ever get around to it. Well, I was really surprised with that price. I was thinking 55, 60,000, but you know, that was spectacular, that price. And this is the one that's going to top them all, I think, the textiles. So let's jump out of there again into a man TGS 18480. It's already loaded. Let's start the motor. And we will actually do this drive, I think, because again it's to the station, so we're not going too far. I really don't know what to expect with the textiles. The thing with the textiles is that, you know, obviously you supply wool and you get pallets of textiles. Wool takes a long time to accumulate and it takes just as long to make the textiles, so it's a very, very lengthy process. I don't know whether it's actually worth it. Well, I'll have to see when I offload this, but yeah, it was a worthwhile exercise doing it. It certainly took a long time getting a whole trailer load ready to go. I think about a week in game time. So here's our turning here. I'm just going to go to the external view again. I'm going to watch out for the trains. I definitely don't want to get wiped out by the trains with this load. No. Good. Now this time I'll hit the right sales point. Let's just go out a bit. Okay, and this will be the same deal as well. I expected this to be a slow process, but I'm probably going to have to neaten up with the Dutzfar tractor over there. So let me offload these now. Right. And I shall see you in a little while. Okay, we're on to the last couple of pallets. It's selling one roll at a time. We've already surpassed what I even hoped I would get out of doing this series, which is passing 10 mil. It's looking really good. Let's see how much this is going to be. 980,331. Unbelievable. And I've just got to jump out here. This is good because I'm actually going to take the Dutzfar back up to the farm. I'm going to leave the truck there. Let's just jump in this. Push that last one onto the sale point. And drive up to the farm, and we'll end there. Well, it's been enjoyable doing this little 4-part mini-series. It's something new for me, definitely a learning experience. Oh yeah, that's doing it. Tell you what, we'll just let that sell there. We'll take the opportunity while the train's going past to drive back up to the farm. I've never done videos that I've had to provide commentary for. Well, I've done very few videos. If you have a look at my channel, you'll see that basically I've done Arma 3 videos that were just recordings of games with my the organisation that I belong to. So yeah, it was definitely a learning experience for me, and I've enjoyed it, and also now I've got a record of, as I said, where I'm at on Pine Cove Farm. And it's going to go into hibernation now, and I'm going to start work on my other 2 farms, Snetterton's farm and the French map that I'm on. If you watch my channel, if you check out my name sometimes, you'll see that. I might even do a couple of vids on that. But this has been good. You know, we started at what time did we start? We only started at 10:15 this morning. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've added more than 2 million to the bank account. No, this has been a good experience. And I hope if you happen to watch it, judging by the numbers on the first 3 parts, viewers are few and far between, but I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you got something out of it. I'm just going to park this up. This is the one I use for milk and general sort of around the farm work. What I'm going to do now is to, as soon as I stop this, we'll stop there. Stop the motor. I'll jump out. Again, I think we'll go around to the cows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a scroll through of my mods list. It takes about 1.5 minutes. You've got a pause button on the recorder. So if you Google lots of ways of searching things. So I'm going to do that, and I will be back with you in a minute after that's complete. Okay, so that's it for my little mini tour of Pine Cove Farm, my little mini series. Finally, all I'd like to say is a really big thanks to Stevie and his crew, the people who support him and help him get these maps together. I've loved every minute of working on Pine Cove Farm, and I'm going to enjoy just as much as I already do Snetterton's Farm, which is another of Stevie's maps. So, as I said, that's it from me, and well, until we meet again, take it easy.